Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Did you see someone run past just now? Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
Need something? Need something?
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then. We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then.
Yes? Make it quick.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Need something? Need something?
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are dragging me. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Ride strong.
Come on in. Just
I don't think you were following.
Take a seat.
Come on,
The cold.
I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous... He's a wood elf. The Thalmor... Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
Yes? Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered? But I am desperate. It's mostly because people only offer a few septims for my services. Oh, I get it. You mean my desperation is why they offer me so little. Wow, you're really wise, stranger. Can I be your apprentice? I'll cook and clean, and craft potions to ale your wounds. Oh, you say that now, but just wait. It'll rain and you'll get mud on your boots, and you'll think to yourself, I wonder what happened to that fine gentleman who offered to polish my boots. I really wish he were here now. If you're asking if I specialize in something, I'd say I do just about everything. For instance, I used to help Sven chop lumber. That is, until the day he almost lost his hand at the sawmill. Wasn't my fault, he ran into me. But he hasn't asked for my help since. Same with Delphine. She says I broke too many dishes. I broke maybe 3, at the most. Yeah, that woman seems sweet on the outside, but beware. She has a real mean streak, too. Girder, though she'll vouch for me. And the blacksmith fellow. I forget his name. He taught me how to strip leather down. I'm guessing he would have hired me as his apprentice, but I think he knew I was destined for more. I'm of age, and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old Nord. People treat me differently because of my station, but they still respect me as a man, which is more than I could say for my father. The last time I saw the old toad, all he did was bark orders and gripe. He complained my pheasant roast was overcooked. He nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head. And then he berated me the entire time I cleared his table. Yeah, but at least when he's eating, he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting racist nonsense. Elves poisoning our food, elves stealing our children, and don't tell him there's a difference between the elven races, let alone Altmer and Thalmor. They're all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord. My mother is a kind woman. She always compliments me on my meals and tells me how proud she is to have me for her son. That's its own dilemma. When even I can tell my potage has no flavor, it's tough to appreciate the kindness of her words. While lies of deceit are born as spiders and die as flies, white lies can wilt like a rose and leave nothing but thorns. And I've had enough of talking about them, as it were. At least to anyone who isn't a patron. I'm of age, and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old Nord. People treat me the last time I saw him, he nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head. And then yeah, but at least when he's eating, he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting elves poisoning our food. They're all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord. You're probably right. That's the only thing satisfying about the work I do, that he has to tell people what became of his son. Granted, he probably lies and tells people I joined the Stormcloaks, or that I died in some heroic battle defending Skyrim from the Thalmor menace. The sad part is, my ambition isn't that far off from his ideal. Adventurers and soldiers both require courage. Only the battlefield is different. Just one, a sister. A real snobby bitch and obsessed with gold. Saving it, to be precise, which would be fine if she had a sense of humor about it. Whenever we went to the market in Whiterun, she'd always harass the vendors until they gave her a discount, just to make her leave. Poor Carlotta. Here she was, trying everything in her power to feed her children, and my sister shakes her down for every last septum. When we left, I told my sister, if there was one thing she didn't need any amulet or potion for, it was to become a master of cheap craft. That pretty much severed whatever relationship we had. My sister holds a grudge as tight as she holds her coin purse. Farewell.
An inn. Food for the thirsty, rooms for the weary. Now this is a temple. Just remember, everything's better bloody. About time, friend. Here I was thinking I was going to have to kill something without you. Try something new, like a vegetable or something, buried under an avalanche of meat.
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the road. Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music? Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude. Good day. Need something? I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. There's enough for all of us, if you aren't greedy. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he? I don't have to take that from you. Until next time.
We are routed! Fall back!
They say Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Mostly Nords say it. But I say it belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer.
Good morning.
Don't go to the Blue Palace. The Master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenden. Don't do it. The Master has gone, but Dervenden will find him. Dervenden should not have gone.
Take a look.
What are we going to kill today? Bandits? Forsworn? Imperials? Stormcloaks? So many choices. So
Yes?
hard to choose.
Need something? Need something?